Hello everybody and warm welcome to my channel Tarot by Izabela. I hope you're all doing great and I'm very happy to see you here. Today's video will be the second message from the Ancient One, and that is a channeled message from the spirit world. But before we begin with the message, I just want to thank you all wonderful viewers for all of your support, for your wonderful comments, for your mails, for your sharing and caring. It is extremely heartwarming and I'm very, very grateful for that. Some time ago I made the first video, and that was a channeled message from the spirit world, and the spirit that came through called themselves the Ancient Ones. And the 1st of May we get it again. My friend Anna, who is a star seed healer, and we took contact again with the spirit world, and we received another message from the Ancient Ones, and this is this message that I'm going to read to you today. And for those who are new to channeled message, the message that we received it through a pendulum, like this one's, for example. I have different kind of pendulums, but this is just for showing. And with this pendulum, I put it over a board with different letters and numbers, and before we start to channel, you have to do some special purification rituals and things like that, to ensure that no evil spirits will come through. And when you do that, the pendulum start to move, all kinds of directions, and it shows words, the words becomes meanings, and sometimes they also transmit like a movie, a whole scenario of something that is going on. And whatever that comes through, I say it loudly, and then Anna take notes, and after that we transcribe and translate it to English. And a little word of warning. Playing around with the spirit world is not for everyone. One should be extremely careful not to do it just for fun and see what comes through, because there are a lot of spirits and entities that are not so nice, and it's very easy that something comes through that can affect you in a negative way. So this is nothing to play around if you don't have a lot of experience and know how to protect yourself, but also the people that are with you in channeling like that. So you don't download something that will be very difficult to get rid of. So, and once again, word of warning, don't play around with this. If you don't have proper training or many years of experience in channeling spirits. Well, that was the little warning. So what was the message this time? Well, it's a big message, and I'm gonna soon read it. And before I read it, I just have to say some things in this message. I had to take away certain words or names because of the censorship, but I guess you can figure out who or what I'm talking about. And some of those words are like coded message, and I think you know who I will be talking about when it comes in the text. And what's more, some of the text, as I said, or like a vision that we try to describe in words. And that is not always so easy, but hopefully it will be understandable. So let's start then. What did the spirits have to say on the 1st of May to all of us? I have my papers here and I'm gonna read them. And to see better, I need to put on my glasses so we don't miss any words or pronounce them wrong. Well, from the 1st of May, 2023, we received this message from spirits that call themselves the Ancient Ones. And today is the 8th of May 2023. So it took a little bit more than 1 week for me to write it down and work on it. But, well, here comes the message. Be greeted. We are the Ancient Ones, and we have gathered here today to convey important information to you. Dear friends, raise up your heads in pride that you have not allowed demonic forces to take over your souls and your hearts. Strong you have stood in the storm, and nothing has been able to lower you, despite storm winds, hail, and freezing cold. Great things are about to unfold before your eyes. Time does not take a break or take into account your schedule. What is determined will happen. Since thousands of years back, it will happen regardless whether you are prepared or not. At a given signal, the great war starts that will end all wars. The signal will be heard by all who inhabit your planet. This sound will be generated by large electrical discharges into your atmosphere. It is a sound reminiscent of thunder and is a loud and squeaking sound. This sound is generated when the enormous equipment created by many galactic families is set in motion. The sound you have heard in the sky are part of what you will hear. The sounds are created when this equipment is tested and fine-tuned. Darkness will cover the whole earth, and it can be very frightening for many. The darkness will persist for 5 days before the light is let in. Darkness is needed to eliminate evil. This darkness will lure the evil to the surface in order to be eliminated more easily. We were present at the beginning of creation, and we have taken great honor in assisting in this work. We have allowed man to choose without interference, but man has been occupied by forces they cannot fight on their own. Therefore, we must intervene so that your world does not fall into total darkness and devastation. The time for this great purification of these evil energies is near. These energies include the alpha reptiles, the reptilian race that has existed on the planet for millions of years, and that came from other solar systems on the outskirts of the Milky Way. These reptiles have kept their bloodline clean and see themselves as the top of the pyramid. They are highly developed technologically, and they do not have a loving soul, but are driven by instinct and logic. These creatures have occupied many planets and destroyed them. They are a migratory species, like swarms of locusts that go from one place to another when they run out of food. Humans existed on the planet even before they came, and since their arrival they have been at war with them. Various ancient civilizations have been destroyed by these reptiles. As soon as a human civilization became highly developed, they became a threat to these reptiles, and they have destroyed these civilizations on many occasions. With each destruction, there was a small group of highly developed people left who could over time build a new civilization until they posed a threat again. This vicious circle has been going on for millions of years. These reptiles have several other different creatures under them. Some are reptilian-like, others have human features. They obey their rulers blindly and are seen as pets. Some of these so-called pets could be mixed with human DNA or other animals' DNA to create hybrids for specific goals or just for fun. Many of your mythological creatures are experiments conducted by alpha reptilians. Not having a loving soul, they have the life energy of a reptile. It is reminiscent of a soul, but without love energy. When their reptile bodies die, their life force is released, and it continues to be parasitic, just as when it was in their body. This reptilian life force / soul is demonic. This reptilian soul is difficult to destroy, as it continues to kill and conquer, even when the physical body is not there. Some of these souls are self-contained, but many souls have merged into a large, intelligent mega soul. Many of you can compare it to the demonic AI at the top of the pyramid. For every alpha reptile that dies, this soul can grow. This mega soul consists of several alpha reptilian souls and has great strength and power. It vibrates and exists in several dimensions simultaneously, which makes it difficult to eliminate it completely. Hence this machine, this weapon has been created. It took many millennia to get this weapon complete, and with the help of it be able to capture all parts of this alpha reptilian soul so that it can be eliminated forever. It is very intelligent and fights to remain. Since it is extremely parasitic and is infecting all life forms, it must be eliminated. Dear friend, do not be discouraged by all the events that are going on your planet. It is very difficult right now for you, and it's easy to give up hope for a better future. Your planet have been spared annihilation which many other worlds have not. You are the crown of creation, and your planet is the universe's library of life forms. Life forms that have existed in various many worlds and that have been collected here in a magnificent register of DNA. Dear friends, the time for purification is near, and we stand waiting for the go-ahead for the final elimination of these evil forces that have spread to multiple dimensions, like a cancer with metastasis. In the near future, several major signs will appear that this final elimination of evil is near. An end to the war in the country U. Arrests of several members of the BN family. Arrest of people in position of power in the EU. A major scandal in Australia concerning the indigenous people and leading government, which results in massive protest and dissolution of the rule. A public disclosure of the evil purpose of the new treatment. The news must report everything. The majority of the Western world will be in a state of shock. This must happen before we can eliminate evil in order to find the good in the sleepers. The authorities that you know today will disintegrate for the world to be free. This is the information we wanted to share with you today. We will return with more when the time is right for it. Rest your hearts and enjoy your lives. Let love lift you. Your friends, the ancient ones. Well, that was the message that we received on the 1st of May 2023. And this is a message from the Spirit Bowl. I always take all messages from the spirit world with some grains of salt. And if it happens, it happens. If it don't, well, it don't. One should continue to live one's life in the best way one can do and not get too stuck on any message from spirit world. If this is a message that is completely true, time will tell. We should still continue to do the best of our lives, help each other, be loving and caring to our neighbors, and do not comply to every idiotic and stupid things the one in high positions want to put on us and our children. And as I said, do not comply. Take off the pink glasses that are before our eyes and try to see the world in its true colors, because we have been manipulated for many thousands of years. And we are in a big awakening of mankind, and more people are not letting them be manipulated and dumbed down in believing stuff that is so up in your face, not true. Well, that was my message for all of you wonderful viewers. I wish you all the best. Take care out there. Be strong. It seems like we are going ahead for big changes in our world, and it will be, hopefully, according to spirit worlds and cards and many people that are connected to the source, that we are heading for great change for the better for all humankind. Well, take care out there. Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully we're gonna see each other soon again. Bye bye.